Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk about the one time where Peter got Jesus mad. Yeah, this is mental. This is actually mad. I wanted to read Matthew 16 where Jesus predicts his death, and we're going to read it together. Verse 21. From that time Jesus began to explain his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests and teachers of the law, and that he must be killed on the third day and to be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. "Never, Lord," he said. "This shall never happen to you." Jesus turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns." Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny himself and take up their cross and follow me. Whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it." That's all I'm going to read today. And I want to tell you why Jesus took it personal. He took it personal hearing that from Peter. I'm going to tell you why. Love. Number one, it's love. God's love for us is beyond comprehension. This was something that was planned long ago. He has called us long ago, as the Bible, as Paul says, right? This was already settled. This was already done. What you got to know is that God's love is so grand that for you to say no to that, for you to say, "I reject that," for you to say, "No, I don't want it," people don't realize what they're doing, but it hurts Jesus for him to hear that, because his love is, he shows it in the most beautiful way. He shows it in the most beautiful way. And it's also selfishness, because Peter, Peter wants Jesus all to himself. "Never, Lord, this will never happen to you. I want you to stay here. I don't want you to go through what you're going to go through." Even though this was already settled in the past, in beginning of time, right? It's done. It's settled. And Peter's saying, "No, you're not going to save us." Maybe I believe Peter didn't realize what he was saying. That is what I'm going to conclude with. But it's also satanic. For you to say no to the crucifixion is satanic. Jesus says he was going to die and resurrect on numerous occasions. For you to say he didn't do that is satanic by his definition. It's not me, it's him. So I'm just saying as it is. God's love, for you to deny God's love, is satanic. We cannot deny it, and that's so crazy to say it, but that is how high and how mighty his love is. You cannot say no to it. Do you know what I mean? You cannot say no to his love. His love is incredible. His love is to be shown on the whole world publicly. You know, "You are a stumbling, get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block for me." Satan is trying to put up all these walls for Jesus. Not because Satan realizes, okay, I don't know what he's saying, but it could lead to something big. Because we've got to remember, Satan is not all-knowing. He's not a god. So he doesn't know what's going to happen in the future. Do you know what I mean? But listen to what he said. He's going to be raised back to life. Satan knows, oh no, he's going to be raised back to life here. Jesus is actually going to be raised back to life. He's going to beat me. He's going to beat death. And for Peter to say, "No, you are a stumbling block to me. You do not want my plan to happen, because if it does, you are cooked." That's basically Satan in a nutshell in the New Testament. If he beats death, I'm cooked. And he was cooked already when he left God in heaven anyway. So the point is, Satan is trying to limit, he's trying to stop the plans of God through Peter. But listen, you do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns. This thing that Peter's bringing up is not of God. It's a flesh concern. Do you know what I mean? It's a human mind, it's the human feeling, it's the human heart. "Jesus, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go back to your Father." That's a human concern. You know? That is why Jesus takes it so personal, because I have come for this. I am on earth for this reason. To save you. To save us. To save the world. And then Jesus goes triple down. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. Imagine hearing that as a Jew. The cross, the idea of Roman execution. No, I don't want that. But Jesus ain't telling them to be killed and to it's a spiritually, it's our pride. We're putting everything on the line, and to deny, I deny myself for you, Jesus. I deny my flesh for you. I deny my will for you. It's all on the line for him, because you realize your plans is not of God, it is of human concern. You see how it all connects? You see how Jesus is above all understanding? You see how he's all for man, he's all for forever. His teachings are still relevant today. And as he said himself, my words will never pass away. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words won't. This is why we're still talking about him today. Was this man? Look how the impact. Look at he tackles every human issue, and we just ignore it, don't we? Whoever wants to save their life will lose it. You might look at the oxymoron there. The life you have, the life I was in for Christ, it's nothing. But if you know, it's mental. It's mental. We lose our life for something greater. We lose our identity, the fake identity, the sinful identity we have for Jesus, who is greater. That is what we're gaining. We're gaining everything in Jesus. We've not lost. We've gained everything. Do you know what I mean? For whoever wants to, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. Will find it. We find Jesus. Our identity is in Jesus right now. What are you waiting for? What's holding you back? Is the human concerns holding you back, like Peter? Is the flesh? Is it the world and how fun the world is, and the parties and the drugs and the alcohol, or the women or the men? Is that what's holding you back? Because we are called to pick up our cross. Christians out there, people who claim to be Christian, are you picking up your cross every day? Are you denying yourselves every day? Be honest with yourself. It's a question we all ask. I've asked it so many times. So, yeah, denying Jesus overall, we're going to conclude now, but denying Jesus' crucifixion is satanic according to Jesus himself. So, let's read the scriptures. Let's get to know Jesus more on what he wants of us. And the human concerns, that will all disappear. I hope this video made sense. God bless you all. What the Lord is cooking!